Welcome back to Living Local. Let's face it, the holidays eat up a lot of our time. There's shopping, traveling, and meal planning, and getting all that food from the store to the table is hard enough. And then you want to make the table look good too, right? Well, today we are learning how to decorate for the holidays and not spend a fortune doing it with the help of interior decorator and designer Courtney Lawrence. Courtney, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Oh, everything looks beautiful. How did you get started with decorating and eventually owning your own business, Courtney Lawrence Studio?
Yeah, so I would say for me, it started when I was like 10 years old. I played The Sims on the computer and designed and decorated on the computer as a young girl. And over the years, my education and my experiences fueled my passion for interior design even more and led me to ultimately in 2020 starting Courtney Lawrence Studio.
I love it. You are very talented. This is beautiful. So what exactly do you help people with?
So I help people make spaces look beautiful and functional in their homes. And so I create room designs for people. I help them visualize what it will look like in their space using items they already have or new items.
Okay.
I also do phone or in-person consultations to give people advice. And I also own a decor shop called The Collective at the market in Moline, and so people can buy decor there as well.
I love that. I didn't know that. Okay, so a lot of people focus, on decorating the tree for Christmas, and putting a few festive things on the shelves, but we often forget about the table. And you decorated this table on a budget.
Yes.
And it didn't take you long either, right? So
Correct.
What do you say to people who say, they look at this and they say, I can't do that?
So all of this stuff, you'd be surprised, came out of my Christmas bins in the basement, right? We all have those bins in our attic or the basement. So I just really pieced together things that I had and then bought a few inexpensive things from the store, like the paper and plastic products, to kind of complete the look and make it a budget look that's beautiful.
Yeah, so really we just need to use what we have.
Yes.
Okay.
And
you can even paint.
Oh,
right? I mean, if you have something you want it to be silver, then just get out a can of spray paint. That's what I do.
For this, my tips for this would be things like using layering for your table. So I've got the main layering of greenery, the candlesticks giving different heights, and then the layering of the plates and napkins.
Okay.
I also like to use things that I already have, such as these little place settings, or these ornaments on the place settings. They're actually ornaments, but they can be like name tags for the guests or like a take-home gift for the guests.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. And, if we worry about, I don't have a festive tablecloth either. This isn't a tablecloth.
You're right. This is actually a blanket scarf. And so I've just used a festive scarf, but even if you didn't have that, you could use wrapping paper and make a fun runner down the middle of your table and it becomes festive.
That's a very good idea. And then the kids could even write on it and keep them busy. Yeah, I'm always thinking of the kids and keeping them busy.
Yeah.
But and even this can be, artificial, or if you have a pine tree, you could probably just go out to the yard and get it yourself, right?
Yeah, so I love to use greenery on my table, but also on a mantle or on a buffet in the dining room. My biggest tips for greenery, if you're buying a real tree, cut off some of the branches from the bottom before you stick it in water, and then use it to make a centerpiece on your table, or add it in with some clippings from your yard, some faux greenery that you already have, and make something beautiful for your mantle or for your table.
Okay, yeah, and we do have some pictures out there of you using this on a mantle, and it's just beautiful. It's just amazing what just a little greenery can do for a fireplace mantle.
Yes, I think the biggest tip for that I have is mix the greenery. So don't just use all of one kind. It makes it look more interesting and more real when there's different kinds of greenery.
Okay, and even the pine cones, if you have those at home too, you could even spray paint those or just keep them natural as well, right?
I agree, yes, and even just like these little red, this is faux greenery, but any type of little pop of red in the greenery makes it look special as well.
I know. Yeah, it really does. And it's so simple, but it looks so elegant.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So once the holidays are over and all the decorations are gone, you sometimes look at your space a little differently, I think. As a professional, what kind of ideas do you give folks at home, or how can they reach you to give them different ideas?
Sure. I am always on Instagram and Facebook, so you can find me at Courtney Lawrence Studio. and I'm sharing projects, I'm sharing tips, inspiration, but also my website, CourtneyLawrenceStudio.com. You can find all about services I offer and about myself.
All right. Well, Courtney, again, this is a beautiful display, so simple, and it didn't take long to put it together.
Not long.
And it's not expensive either.
Nope.
That's what we're looking for. All right. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in. And for more information and tips on decorating for the holidays and beyond, go to CourtneyLawrenceStudio.com. And we'll also have all those details posted on OurQuadCities.com. More Living Local continues after the break.